Well, aloha and welcome to my first vlog. So I am at the Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park. That is Kilauea. It is a beautiful day and it's New Year. It is January 2026 and I had this amazing idea of doing like a volcano vlogging series. This was inspired by the fact that it is Volcano Awareness Month and I want to be able to share what I'm learning and also just my own passion for this place. So this volcano, it's actually become a place that's become very near and dear to my heart, just from some recent trips hopping over from Maui and just taking it all in. And it's one of those places where you can't really appreciate the magic of it until you're actually here. So my goal through this vlog series is to bring you the magic, and I want you to be able to feel what I feel when I'm up on beautiful Kilauea. So I'm going to be walking you through different trails, just teaching you different parts about the volcano. By the way, what we're looking at here, that's a crater. So where it's steaming right now is the eruption site. If you've been following the volcano, she's actually been very active. So every 2 or 3 weeks, she's been doing these fantastic fountains, like just incredible fountains to witness. But I've been very fortunate to catch a handful of them, and I want to take you to some, and that's what we're going to be doing in my series. It's going to be one of the things we're doing. So throughout this month, I'm actually going to be attending a series of events. The USGS, they have some different events that are volcano specific. So I'm going to be learning, and I want to be sharing with you guys what I learn. And I'm also going to just be exploring the park more, getting to know it a little better. And I figured each time I come up here, I'm going to share it. I want to take you with me, and we're going to walk the trails, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing. It's a beautiful place. So to start, why don't we walk down this trail? I'm going to end up coming back to Volcano House anyways, so I can show you what Volcano House looks like when we come back. But this is a trail when you leave Volcano House and head down to the right, when you're looking at the viewpoint and you head down the right trail. And it's going to connect to another viewpoint that is one that's pretty well marked, called the steam vents. So I'm going to show you what it's like. When you're walking these trails, I absolutely love these plants. These are like an interesting fern type of plants. So these actually change color, by the way. Whenever you are, if you see them in different seasons, they'll change really pretty colors. These are nice and green. It's very lush in here. So interestingly, while you have a very dry volcano crater, it's obviously very hot, it's actually a very lush area. It gets a lot of rain, so all the trees are extremely lush. I'll show you this too. I think this is important to point out. So you'll see these different little protect your forest type of marquees along the way. You see these little spray bottles. So these spray bottles and these brushes are to make sure that your shoes don't have anything that can harm our plants. So anything that comes from the outside, you can actually accidentally kind of trek into these trails. So you can use these little brush things to clean up your shoes. And you can also spray your shoes too. So this little spray, you can actually spray on your shoes, on the bottom of your shoes. And I'll do that better. I'll turn off the camera for a minute. Essentially, these are to help protect our trails. So it's usually along the trails every main entrance part. So the parking lot, one of the parking lots is right here, so that's why you see us here. So where we are gonna go, we're gonna go over to Steam Bends, or Steaming Bluff is what they call it. So just half a mile up this Crater Rim Trail. So let's go. Hear the birds. Hear them. So we are getting up to kind of like a peekaboo view over here. I'll go and show you this. So you'll see little gaps along this trail, kind of give you like a clear view of the crater. And I personally really like these type of peekaboo views right here. Like I've gotten different shots kind of zoomed in between the trees that I'll get with my camera. So if you ever want to, can I zoom in? I'm not sure if I can zoom in. I gotta learn my little camera. But you can get different shots in between the trees here. And it's just kind of a neat, especially when it's erupting. Just imagine when it's erupting, how pretty that is. Oh, here we go. I just held the zoom. Oh, I see it. Oh, okay. I'm learning my little thing here. Hold, please. I just learned how to zoom. So you can see like the view here, kind of between the trees. I've actually gotten different shots there with my camera. So when I have my real camera, you can get some really cool shots. You are witnessing my rookie camera skills right now. So I kind of learned my new equipment. January 1. So I'd say one of my resolutions is learning how to use this camera and all those little tricks like that, like zooming in and all that. But it's all part of the journey. See ya. Getting closer to the steam vents. There's our first one. You see it? Our first steam vent. So you can kind of see in the video, it's a little bit of steam. It's very warm right here. Feels like a little heater. This trail has a bunch of these along the way. I'll take you to some where it's more steamy. Extra steamy steam vents. Keep going. Look at that one straight ahead. It's steamy. It's so cool. It's just really beautiful just to look at, like just how wispy it is. It's so pretty, it's so nice. And it doesn't smell like anything. It's actually just steam, so it's just mist. So you don't get like a gassy smell or anything. It's just steam. It's so pretty. And how cool is that with the sun rays? It's like mesmerizing. You can just stand there and watch them. So cool. that one straight ahead. It's like a cauldron. It's like, it looks like something that should be like in a fairy tale or something. It's so neat. It's so cool. And you'll notice too, like I was showing you, some of them just have a little bit of steam, and then some of them are like super steamy. So this is like super steamy steam vent. Like if I were to rate them, this is like 9 out of 10 steaminess, and the other one was like, you know, 3 out of 10. But super cool. It's a neat little phenomena. It's like really warm right here. It's amazing. Here we are, getting up to steam vents. So you can see all along this trail. Look at all those steam vents. And there's the crater. So this is a clear view of the crater. I just really love too how when you look down that direction, is how there's like steam that's all along. There's a lot of them over here. But it's interesting with the phenomena is that it's always steaming, so it's not like it's just certain times of the day or anything like that. It's all day. It's, you show up here in the morning, it's doing this. You show up in the afternoon, it's doing it. You show up in the evening. So at all times of day, it's doing these steaming events, which I think is a pretty interesting phenomena. And it's all very safe. It's clearly marked. You have plenty of distance from where they would be coming out, and you also have signs with information. So I feel very safe up here. But yeah, so there's always more people up here. This is like a designated viewpoint. And it's all windier up here. So I'm gonna make my way back to the Volcano House and show you. So let's go. Yeah. So one thing about these trails is they kind of change shape over time, just depending on the rain and the elements and everything. And sometimes you walk them and they're a little bit different shape. Here's the steps going back up to Volcano House. And Volcano House, 0.1 of a mile. Okay, and now we're on the back side of Volcano House again. That beautiful view again of the crater. So, when you walk to the back of Volcano House, that is an entrance to a little like coffee area and viewing area. There's a restaurant here. And this is kind of rare where I have this viewing area all to myself. I know it's because there's like no eruption right now, but normally there's a bunch of people here. So I'm going to savor this for a minute. But yeah, let's go take you inside. Okay, so inside Volcano House, Yeah, this viewing area, that's where I just was, and this is like a nice open area with seating. We got, I really like these paintings, especially that one. That's my favorite bird, the amy bird. And you got a restaurant here. This is a barista. Looks like they're closed right now, but I've gotten coffee here different times. And in here, you got more seating and a gift shop. You got a tree. It's, even though it's the new year, they still have their Christmas tree up. So I guess, yeah, they like the Taylor Swift song, right? You can leave the Christmas tree until January. But I love this. You got like a live camera, nice feed, and you got a fireplace. Fun fact with this fireplace is it's actually never been put out, so it's just always going. They actually have people that come and make sure it's on still. And it's just a nice rendezvous point. We usually, when I go out in Volcano and I have an adventure, I end up coming back right here and just recharging, warming up. This is my spot that I usually tell people to meet me at just after we're out in the elements all day. So, cute, cozy spot. And this is a restaurant here. And I actually, someone just invited me to go get drinks and wings over there, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, I think I'll wrap that up there. Thank you. Thank you to each of you that watched my first vlog, especially as I'm kind of figuring all this out from like a technical perspective too. But I'm going to be doing these daily because I have my adventures on the Big Island, and I'm here through January for Volcano Awareness Month. And if you have any recommendations, what you think I should check out, feel free to send them my way. Feel free to send me any notes, what you think too. And other than that, I will see you next time. And until then, have a wonderful rest of your day that is filled with love and aloha. Bye everyone.